Hey everyone, and welcome to Plaid Craft TV. I'm Steve Piacenza.
And I'm Cathie Filian.
Today we're taking a ride through Smallville, where cracker boxes are turned into zoos.
Beats become ponds.
And cars have painted roads.
Boys and girls are going to love rearranging their Playtown.
It's fun.
The first thing that you're going to want to do when you create your Playtown is create a base for the Playtown. We created this one using a piece of foam core. The paint sticks great to it. We pop that foam core into an old frame, and then you can place it down on the ground where kids can play and create all different kinds of things, trees and buildings and all sorts of things to build up on there.
Lots of fun stuff. So we started with our grass. First thing we did was we got our folk art paint, our citrus green, and covered the whole entire foam core board with the green. Then of course we wanted to add a little detail. We wanted that grass look. So I'm going to be using a sea sponge to make our blades of grass. I'm using two different colors of green, one light and one dark, a leaf green and the saw green. And right on top of the sea sponge, I put the paints right next to each other. And you can see I've got a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom. And I'm just going to go around my board and spin my brush, spin my sea sponge, and blot. And as you can see, you got those three different color greens coming through, and it really looks like blades of grass.
It's a very simple, quick way to lay all the color down.
Yeah, it's that old faux finish look. Remember all the sponges back in the 80s?
All the bathrooms.
Yeah. And just work your way around, and if you see you need a little bit more of a certain color, just dip right in there and just go right on top. And the sponge really does all the work for you. I think it looks fantastic. Next, what we're gonna do is our road. So we painted the road with black, and then with our flat brush here, we're gonna make the hash marks. And what's great about this is the flat head, all you have to do is work around and just dab it right on down, and it makes the perfect hash mark. And there you go, you have your perfect Playtown road.
And even if you weren't an experienced painter or anything like that,
No.
all these techniques are so simple, you're going to be able to whip this up in no time.
Yeah, and any mistakes you make, you can just paint right over it and do it all over again. That's the fun of this project.
So we want to show you how we created the pond. And the pond is very simple. We use some glass pebbles. You can get these at any floral department of a craft store, fabric store. And we went ahead and pre-glued them down to our foam core board, kind of in a kidney bean shape, just to keep it sort of like a pond shape. And then we've got our Mod Podge paper formula. This is the paper formula, and we've put it in a condiment bottle. Now this formula is a lot, I don't know, more liquid or something. I don't know exactly.
A little thinner.
Thinner, thank you, the technical terms. And you can see that we're gonna go and squirt that into the pond, right up against those glass pebbles. Now we chose the pebbles in this sort of blue because of the pond color. Then just fill in with your paper Mod Podge.
Yeah, the condiment bottle really makes it easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you need to have a nice thickness of the Mod Podge. Fill it in. There we go. And what we're going to use for the pond is a mixture of seed beads. I've got 3 different types of blue seed beads here. Plain ones, I've got some silver lined ones, and some translucent ones. And then we'll just go and we'll sprinkle them into the pond. You want to make sure you get right up on the edges. So you'll just fill in, and you'll want to continue filling in the whole entire pond. Just get them right up there. You can tap down with your fingers, and you'll keep doing that until the whole pond is filled in. At this point, you're going to want to let this board dry for a good 8 hours, because this is a pretty thick amount of Mod Podge, so it's going to need some dry time.
And of course it will dry completely clear.
Oh yeah, completely clear,
Yeah.
and all the beads are going to pop out. It looks so pretty.
It's beautiful.
And the glue seals them all in, so you don't need to worry about the little beads flying around or anything like that, so they're going to be safe for the kiddies.
So let's move on to some trees. What we did was we went to the craft store and got ourselves a 6-inch styrofoam cone, and we base coated it with Christmas color green here, and we're using apple barrel paint. Now apple barrel paint is great with styrofoam, and we just completely covered the whole tree. And to get this kind of different layered color look, we dry brushed right on top of that. So let me go right on top. We're using the apple barrel kiwi.
I love this color.
It's a really pretty color and it looks great with the Christmas green. And I just got some on my brush, this flathead brush, tapping the excess paint off. And I'm just gonna go right on top, back and forth with my kiwi color. There you go. You can see the two different colors working together. You don't need too much of it. You just want that hint of the kiwi color.
And the styrofoam really gives it a natural kind of tree texture.
Oh yeah, I love these little styrofoam trees. There we go. Let's finish this one up. It's that quick. And to top it off, of course, Cathie decided she wanted a little extra. I thought I was done, but she said nope. Put a little pom-pom, so we just hot glued a little pom-pom right on top of that. There you go.
Well, it needed a little topper.
Of course.
Because I like to embellish.
Yes.
So to create the little houses that we're using in our Playtown, we used cracker boxes. We started with these kind of milk carton style ones. They've got a nice top here that can serve as a roof. We spray primed them just with a white primer, and then we went in and we painted them with this bright yellow paint and hot glued on. You could use a craft glue, little square felt pieces. Kids can cut these out and help glue these on. We cut some more felt for the roof, all that. You can really customize these to any different way. We chose red because I grew up with a red roof, but you could do any color combination. Let the kids go crazy with their imagination.
And what do we need for our road? We need some cars, of course, and here we go. We have these plain wood cars, which I think are really cool. I love the wheels that they actually move.
And they look like real cars.
They do. They're really fantastic. And to get a nice metallic look, we're using the Folk Art metallic paints. We're using the blue topaz and the aluminum, and we just painted them, and they work fantastic on our little Playtown road here, which we like. Let's place these on there right now. And let's see how our house looks. What about a tree?
Couple trees. And I think we're going to need
What are we
some
missing?
people.
We're missing some people in our
This town needs some people. To create the people, we started with plain game piece people, and we painted them a rainbow of colors using Folk Art acrylic paints. You can see we've got reds and teals and blues. You can move them around, place them in the park, wherever you want. And the only thing you want to be careful about is just make sure that this size people are age appropriate for your kiddo. You don't want to have anyone swallowing these. For more information on how to make this Playtown, please visit plaidonline.com.
And don't forget to check out our bonus project, which is a zoo made out of a cracker box.
Ooh, and it uses pre-painted animal shapes. So simple.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.